Om. 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 Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Akhandamandalakaram व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ॐ दुर्गायै नमः। So let us continue with Devi Kavacham, which we had stopped in the previous session. Now they are telling about the directions which are protected by different deities. So I will keep showing the directions so that you can follow it. Prachyam, that is east. Prachyam rakshatu mamendri Agneyam Agni Devatam. Southeast. Dakshine Vatu Varahi. South. Nairutyam Khadgadarini. Southwest. Pratichyam वारुणी रक्षेत् वायव्यां भृगवाहिनी उदीच्यां पातु कौमारी ऐशान्यां शूलधारिणी ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत् अधस्तात् वैष्णवी तथा एवं दिशो रक्षेत् चामुण्डा शववाहना. Thus Chamunda is taking care of all the 10 directions. And who is riding on the corpse? That means she is controlling the whole directions fully and taking care of the whole universe. Jaya me Jagrata Patu in front. Vijaya Patu Prishtataha at the back. Let Vijaya protect. Ajita Vama Parshvetu, that is left. Dakshine Cha Parajita. Shikham Udyotini Rakshet, that is pineal gland, which helps us to progress in our spiritual evolution. Oma Murdhi Vyavasthita Maladhari Lalate Cha Bhruvau Rakshet Yashaswini Trinetra Cha Bhruvor Madhye Yamaghanta Cha Parshvake Shankhini Chakshushor Madhye Shrotrayor Dvaravasini Kapolau Kalika Rakshet Karnamuletu Shankari. That is right inside the beginning of the ear. Nasikayam sugandha cha uttaroshte jajarchika adhare chamritakala jihvayam cha, that is the tongue, saraswati dantan rakshatu kaumari kantha tu chandika, inside the throat. Ghantikam, that is the small tongue, uvula, which is also in the shape of small bell at the back of the throat. Ghantikam chitra ghanta cha mahamaya cha taluke, that is palate. Kamakshi chibukam rakshet vacham me sarvamangala. Let Sarvamangala, who is always auspicious, let her protect all my words. The sound comes out from me. Grivaya Bhadrakali cha Prushtvamshe, that is the spine. Dhanurdhari Nilagriva Bahikanthe, that is outside the throat. Nalikam Nalakubari. The nadi or the pipe which goes down all the way. That is, let Nalakubari protect. Skandhayo Khadkini Rakshet Bahume, that is the whole arm. Vajradharini Hastayor Dandini Rakshet Ambika Changuli Shucha, all the fingers. Nakhan Chuli Shwari Rakshet, let Shuleshwari protect all the nails. Kukshau Rakshet Kuleshwari, that is abdomen, let Kuleshwari protect. Tanau Rakshin Mahadevi Manah Shoka Vinashini. See how beautiful it is. Shoka Vinashini. Let her take care of my mind. Hridaye Lalita Devi Udare Shuladharini Nabhau Chakam Kamini Rakshet. Nabhau is Nabhi, that navel. Nabhau Chakamini Rakshet Guhyam Guhyeshwari Tatha. Let Guhyeshwari protect all my private parts. Putana Kamika Mredam. Let Putana protect the amorous genitals. Gude Mahishavahini. Let Mahishavahini protect the anus. Katyam Bhagavati Rakshet. That is the waist part of the body. Januni Vindhyavasini. Januni is the knees. Let Vindhyavasini protect. Jange Mahabala Rakshet. That is the thighs. Let it be protected by Mahabala. Actually, thighs are very important, which are bearing, our thighs are bearing the stress which is physical and mental caused to the body and the mind. Think of the situations when you are having the fever, when you are very, very weak. The first thing it shows is on the thighs. And if you are distressed, sorrowful, or fearful, the first thing is the thighs start shivering. So to take care of that, it is Mahabala. She is the one who protects. Rakshet Sarva Kama Pradayini. Let that Sarva Kama Pradayini, let her take care of us by fulfilling all our desires. Gulfayo, that is the ankles. Narahamsi cha, Narasimhi cha. Gulfayor Narasimhi cha. Let Narasimhi protect our ankles. Pada Prushthe, the heels. Tu Taijasi, Padangulishu, that is all the toes. Shri Rakshet, Pada, the feet. Adhastalavasini, let her protect. Who is Adhastalavasini? One who stays at the bottom of the feet. That means she's taking care of the whole body, which is working in unison with the mind. So she's bearing, supporting both body and the mind. Nakhandramshtakarali cha, the toenails. Kesham chaiva urdhvakeshini. Romakupeshu, that is pores of the skin. Kauveri, Tvacham Vagishwari Tatha. Tvacham is the skin. Raktamajjavasamamsani Asthi Medamsi Parvati. Let Parvati take care of all the constituents of the body, like the blood, bone marrow, lymph, the flesh, bones, and the fat. Antrani, the intestines. Kalaratrischa, pittam, that is the bile. Jamukuteshwari, Padmavati, Padmakoshe. Padmakosha is the lotus of the heart with so many petals in it. Let Padmavati protect. Kafe Chudamani Statha. Let Chudamani take care of the kapha, that is the phlegm. Jwalamukhi Nakhajwalam, the luster of nails. The luster of nails. Let it be taken care by Jwalamukhi. Because many of the diseases can be found just by looking at the luster of the nails by doctors. So it speaks a lot. Abhedya sarvasandhishu. Let Abhedya take care of all the joints of the body. Shukram, that is semen. Brahmani me rakshet. Chayam, that is the complexion. Chhatreshwari tatha, even the complexion, when it is healthy, it is glowing. Also, when the moods change, the complexion also changes. So, if we want the skin to be the healthy part of us, the mind and the body, the health of both mind and the body should be taken care, which is done by Chhatreshwari. Ahankaram mano buddhim rakshen me dharmadharini. That is ahankara mano buddhi. These are nothing but our anthakarana. Let dharmadharini. So she will take care of all this anthakarana to progress in the path of dharma. Pranapanau tatha vyanam udanam cha samanakam vajrahasta cha me rakshet pranam kalyana shobhana. So, all the 5 pancha pranas, the 5 movements of the air in the body, let it, the vital forces, let it be taken care by Vajrahasta, who is decorated with auspiciousness as ornaments. Rase, रूपे च गन्धे च Shabde sparshe cha yogini. Let yogini take care of, or let her abide in the touch, smell, taste, form, sound. Sattvam rajas tamaschaiva rakshet narayani sada. Sada. So let Narayani take care, let her protect the balance in all the three gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas, always, sada. If all the three gunas are in balance, supportive, cooperative, our spiritual evolution, our journey would be smooth and quick. Ayu rakshatu varahi. Let her protect our span of life. Dharmam rakshatu Vaishnavi. Let Vaishnavi protect the virtues in me. Yasha, that is glory. Kirtim, prosperity or wealth of all kinds, from all aspects. Cha Lakshmi, Dhanam, Vidyam, cha Chakrini. And also the material wealth and Vidya, the knowledge. Let it be taken care by Chakrini. Gotram, that is the stable or shed where all the animals live. Gotram Indrani me rakshet, Pashun me raksha Chandike. Let Chandika protect all the animals, domesticated animals, which I have in my stable. So in olden days, that used to be the wealth, the livestock. So let Chandika take care of that. Putran rakshen Mahalakshmi, Bharyam rakshatu Bhairavi. Let my wife or the spouse be taken care by Bhairavi. Dhaneshwari dhanam rakshet Kaumari Kanyakam tadha. Let Kanyaka, the daughters, be protected by Kaumari. Panthanam, that is the traveler. Supatha rakshet, let Supatha protect. Margam kshemakari tatha, and let her make the traveler travel in the path safely and smoothly. The travel can be the physical travel as a traveler. Panthanam is the traveler. It can be in the spiritual, emotional growth journey one can take. Rajadware Mahalakshmi. Let her dwell in the royal gate. Vijaya Sarvathastita, and Vijaya, let her dwell everywhere, so that the traveler is passing through, entering the royal gates. That is, in our spiritual journey, there are the different stations, different levels where we go. Each gate is like Rajadwara. Let it be protected by Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi. Remember this, it is not the counterpart of Vishnu, Lakshmi, but Mahalakshmi. Let her. Who is Mahalakshmi? We will be studying it in Durga Saptashati when we go through different episodes. So we are requesting her to protect. Rakshahinam tu yat sthanam varjitam kavachena tu. That part which remains unprotected from this kavacha, Devi kavacha, or the armor. Tat sarvam raksha me Devi. O Devi, let all these parts be protected by you. Who is she? She is Jayanti, always victorious. Papanashini, she is also one who takes away the sin. Sarvarakshakaram punyam kavacham sarvada jape. One should have this in mind all the time, this Raksha Kavacha, so that there is always punya and also dharma. Wherever we go, wherever we talk, wherever we do any action, it will be filled with punya. Because Devi, Jayanti, she takes away all the papa. What else is there in this devotee seeker? Idam rahasyam viprashe bhaktya tava mayoditam. I have given out this secret to you, O Viprashe, one who is seeking that Brahman, which is the self, the supreme self. Because of your bhakti in me, I have given out this secret. Padamekam na gacchetu yadi chechubhamatmanaha. If at all, O Viprashe, if at all you want the auspiciousness in your each step, then don't take even a single step without having this Raksha Kavacha. This is very important, this mantra, the particular one, because it is telling us how to surrender aham. That is mano buddhi aham, that aham is the one which is making me believe that I am this body, I am this mind. Once I am able to surrender that to all the devatas who are taking care of this whole body and the mind, and the working of the body and the mind, and interact in the world with all the wealth needed. If everything is taken by devatas, different devis, and if I am able to recognize it, realize it, and experience it as that, it is nothing but total surrender. I won't be having that aham bhava coming out again and again and again, which will boost my notion that I am the body and the mind. That obstacle, which is biggest obstacle, will be taken out. Kavachena vruto nityam yatra yatraiva gacchati. Having this armor around, wherever this person, the devotee seeker, goes, tatra tatrarthalabhascha vijaya sarvakamikah. He gets all the wealth, vijaya, the victory, and also all the desires will be completed. It is but the truth. When I don't have, I am the one who is doing. The mind will also perceive everything as Devis. When it is Devis, it has to be auspicious, it has to be victorious, and it has to be dharmic, and thus everywhere it is filled with wealth, happiness, bliss, victory. Yam yam chintayate kamam tam tam prapnoti nishchitam. Whatever this person who is covered with kavacham thinks and wants as desire, because that will also be accomplished. How? Why? Because the devotee has already realized even the desire which is coming from within is controlled by Devi. So when he has that Sakshi Bhava towards his own desire, it is not actually the desire of the Aham, but it is something, desire of the divine. So it has to be accomplished. And that will be done by Devi. See how one progresses. We can see it in so many spiritual masters who are going through all these steps. And no doubt, if we become the real devoted seeker, we will be treading the same path of dharma, of Devi, and we will be having this Paramaishwarya Matulam, that is unequaled Aishwarya. Prapsyate Bhutale Puman. He gets everything in this earth. Nirbhayo Jayate Martya Sangrameshu Aparajitah. And he also becomes Nirbhaya. He becomes so confident without any fear, even when surrounded by the enemies in the battlefield. Even then, he will be so courageous without any fear. This battlefield need not be the physical field where there are so many people around. That can be one of the situations. This battle, war, will be happening within also. All the enemy kind of thoughts, if I am stuck in the middle, I will know how to fight out each thought which are surrounding me as enemies, which are not good at all. That one gets the courage to face it and without any fear. This aspect also is highlighted, and we will be learning in Durga Saptashati. How Durga Saptashati is tackling both cosmic happening and also the happening within each individual. So I'm looking forward for that. Trailokye tu bhavet pujyah kavachena vritha puman. So, not only on earth, in Trilokya, in all the three worlds, he will be worshipped, respected. Idam tu devya kavacham devanamapi durlabham. It is not available, this Devi Kavacham, for Devatas. Why? Why only to human beings? What is so great about us and not Devatas? Devatas are already having the confidence in them that they are Amara, they are eternal. They don't face the death like we people face. So, Devata's mind will never go towards making the whole body as the abode of Devis. It will never occur to them because they don't have the chance to even think of it. Whereas we people, because I'm thinking I'm the body, I'm the mind, I want to preserve it. I don't want to lose my entity as aham, I am. So we are seeking our level best to achieve that eternal status. For that, Devis in our body, in our mind, are helping us. Yes, you surrender. You surrender. You will understand that you are also eternal. So we are given that chance, not Devatas. So they are saying, Devanamapi durlabham. Yah patet prayato nitya trisandhyam shraddhayanvitaha. So he who recites it always at three sandhyas, at the dawn, noon, and the dusk, intent on devotion and possessed of faith, he will enjoy this status of having that armor of Devi Kavacha. Daivi Kala Bhavetasya, he will also get the portion of Devi in him. It is true. Slowly we start imbibing the qualities of Devi, the qualities of different Devis. Isn't it? When I realize, recognize, and experience as I am the abode of all Devis, the qualities of all those Devis will be emitting through this devotee seeker, isn't it? Jeevet varshashatam sagramam apamrityu vivarjitah. And that type of person lives for 100 years without any fear of apamrityu, untimely death. Nashyanti vyadayah sarve luta visphotakadayah. And also he will lose all other kinds of diseases. Beings like sthavaram, jangamam, jaiva, kritrimam. That kritrimam is created by the human beings as black magic, or even by sthavaram, non-living, jangamam, living beings. Yet visham, that visha will not have any effect. Abhicharani sarvani, all spells, incantations, magical charms, mantra yantrani bhutale, in the world, in this world, whatever is there, all these things will not have the effect on this devotee seeker. Bhuchara kecharaschaiva jalajashchopadeshika. Even if anyone tries to induce it through kechara, the birds which fly, bhuchara, which goes on the ground, or even jalaja, which are in the water, even them. Sahaja, kulaja, mala, dakini, shakini, tatha, antariksha, chara, ghora, डाकिन्यश्च महाबलाः ग्रह भूत पिशाचाश्च यक्ष गन्धर्व राक्षसाः ब्रह्म राक्षस वेतालाः कूष्माण्डा भैरवादयः. All these different kinds of beings. Nashyanti, they all get destroyed. Darshanat tasya kavache hridi samsthite. One who has this kavacha in his heart all the time, all these things just get annihilated just by looking at this person. Darshanat matram. Manonatir bhaved ragya, and he gets the respect, recognition from kings. Tejo vruddhikaram param, and his glory increases with no limits. Japet saptashatim chandim kritva tu kavacham puran nirvignena bhave chandi japa samudbhava. If at all Durga Saptashati Chandi Pata wants to, if one wants that to be nirvigna, without any obstacles, successfully accomplishing it, that person has to do this kavacham first and then proceed towards studying Durga Saptashati. Yashasa vardhate sopi kirti mandita bhutale japet saptashatin chandim kritva tu kavacham pura yavat bhumandalam dhatte sashailavankananam tavat tishtati medinyam santadhe putra pautriki. As long as this earth's globe is there, with its mountains, forests, grows, it endures so long with its continuity with sons and grandsons. That means the human race will keep going positively with dharma and protection of all these devis. Dehante paramam sthanam yat surairapi durlabham. At the end of this deha, that is when we leave the body, which was protected by all these devatas, he gets the paramam sthanam, he gets the highest supreme state, which is not possible for even devas. Prapnoti purusho nityam mahamaya prasadatah. And that is possible because of Mahamaya being happy, and thus she gives the prasada to this devotee seeker. We should know Mahamaya plays the role as Avidya as well as Sri Vidya. So when we are so one with all the Devis, naturally Mahamaya is putting in that Sri Vidya into all of us because she is pleased. And thus, with her grace, with her blessings, one gets that supreme state when he leaves this physical body. How encouraging it is. Tatra gacchati gattvasau punaschaгаmanam nahi. So, once he goes there to that state of supreme, ultimate self, he will not return back. Labhate paramam sthanam shivena samatam praje. And that person, devotee seeker, also gets into that state where he becomes one with Shiva and he becomes Shiva. And he walks around as Shiva. Shivoham. Satchidananda Rupa Shivoham. That state, this devotee seeker gets one who is well armed with Devi Kavacham. Iti Markandeya Purane Harihara Brahma Virachitam Devya Kavacham Sampurnam. So, what I would suggest with a humble experience, no doubt this Devi Kavacham is really helpful for us. If we are not doing Devi Kavacham, not just before reading the Saptashati, we are doing it now, but even to lead our day-to-day life, we need that understanding for us to interact in this world through body and mind. For that, recognizing, realizing, experiencing that I am the abode of all Devis is important, I would say mandatory, and also it is very, very supportive. So what we can do right in the morning when we wake up, of course, when we wake up from deep sleep in the morning, we will be still on the bed. So stretch the whole body on the bed. Roll your conscious mind slowly throughout the body and say, I am the abode of all Devis who are taking care of each and every part of physical body, mental body, and the causal body. I, the false I, the notion, I surrender totally to all these Devis. And then open your eyes and start your day. Probably you can see the difference in few days itself. Let us try that. And shall we move on to Argala Stotram? I would like to start Argala Stotram with an analogy so that our journey will become much stabilized, stronger, and firmer. After covered with Devi Kavacham, we are sitting in a very unique divine train, which is Devi Upasana. So it is taking us through the spiritual journey. So we are sitting in the Devi Upasana train. When it is stationed in the shed, engine is there, bogies are there, but it is in the shed. That is Shiva, the pure consciousness which is inert. Only when the energy, Shakti, the engine, says, wake up, we have to start moving. Then, with the help of Shiva, the consciousness, the pure energy, both together as Shiva Shakti, drag the train Shiva Shakti. So we are sitting in that train. Suppose we want to go from Cochin to Delhi. What do? We buy the ticket, we look for the compartment, sit in our seat, make the surrounding proper, comfortable, and then we sit and relax, saying, Abba, I will have to sit for 2 days and I will be reaching my destination. I won't worry about any other things. I fully surrender to the train, isn't it? So, like that, we have to surrender to the train Devi Upasana when we are studying this Durga Saptashati. But it is difficult. Let me tell you, when we are going from Cochin to Delhi, in the train we see so many beautiful nature through the windows, or attractive hills, or river, cities. But do we get out of the train, enjoy everything, and then come back? Again, get down, enjoy everything, and come back? The train will not wait. So we don't get out of the train to enjoy everything what we see when we are traveling. Do we do the same thing when we sit in this Devi Upasana? No. Because that Mahamaya also puts her energy into us who are sitting in the train. Look there, it is so beautiful. Look here, it is so attractive. Look there, you need it. Look there, you might like it. And we keep jumping out every time. Sometimes we pull the chain and stop the train, aborting the journey of this Devi Upasana train. How will we reach the destination? What faith and discipline we have when we travel from Cochin to Delhi in the train. That discipline we are not having when we are doing the Devi Upasana. That we should learn. That we should have. Isn't it? And once we reach the destination Delhi, still do we sit with the train? No. We get out of it totally and enjoy Delhi. In the same way, this Devi Upasana through Devi Saptashati, she takes us all the way towards the destination. Once we reach the destination, we have to leave the train and we do experience the Shakti annihilates into Shiva. And one becomes that Shiva, the blissful being which is divine and eternal. That is the destination, and we will be there as Satchidananda. So, our study of Durga Saptashati and all other stotras connected with it are also part of our sadhana, and we have to be stable and firm in our Devi Upasana journey. So, with this background, let us proceed further to study Argala Stotra. Argala Stotra. Even though it is just 26 verses, they are mantras and they have the capacity to bestow the boons, particular reward for every verse. And even the phala and also the way we understand also goes in layers according to our emotional and spiritual growth, stability, understanding. Accordingly, one can take the benefit of this Argala Stotra. It teaches us how to grow emotionally and spiritually. We will be singing the same words, but as we grow in our understanding and the spiritual growth or emotional growth, our perception of each word also varies. But the words will be the same. We have already tasted it in Shankaracharya's Saundarya Lahari. Like that, even this Argala Stotra goes deep in its meaning. So let us see. Whenever there is wealth, health, or prosperity, that we take it according to our need of the day, according to our emotional stability, according to our spiritual growth. Because all this wealth, health, prosperity, they are physical, health, wealth, prosperity. Mental, health, wealth, prosperity. Mental, emotional, health, wealth, prosperity. Spiritual, health, wealth, prosperity. So we should understand accordingly as per the need of the day, need of each situation, and need of the person as a devotee seeker. And roti kapda khan, roti kapda aur makhan. One needs roti, the food, kapada, the cloth, and makhana, that is the roof or the house. When we have these bare necessity things in life, then our mind expands towards what more is there to explore in this world through this body and the mind. So, like that, Argala Stotra helps all levels of people. That is the magic of this Argala Stotra. The only thing needed to experience that Durga is bhakti and prema and shraddha towards her, and no fear and no transaction or business with Devi. She wants only prema, love towards her, shraddha, faith in her, and bhakti. Of course, once we have that love, deep love itself will convert as bhakti. And the bhakti itself convert as prema towards Devi. That is all is needed to please her. Om Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jaya Bhutatiharini Jaya Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostude. Jayatvam, you are that Jaya, the victory. O Devi Chamundi, Jaya Bhutarti Harini, one who takes away the worldly afflictions, sorrow. Let you be victorious always, always, always. Jaya Sarvagate, one who is all pervading. So there is no partiality. She is all pervading. She is always there for everyone. Sarvagate Devi. Kalaratri Namostute. You are that Kalaratri. I bow down to you. So, dark night, Kalaratri, dark night. What does it say? It is a form of Devi, Durga, Kalaratri. Kala is the time which governs the life and death. Not only that, the darkness, Ratri, which is ignorance, that also she governs. She is the queen of the time which holds life and death, and also the ignorance. So she is the one, Sarvagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute. I bow down to you. phala for this shloka is one will have the positive winning attitude. The mind gets enlightened. This removes the evil eye, black magic, etc. This mantra also takes away the past life karmas and bad deeds of the past. So you can do the contemplation and japa depending on what you need from that Chamundi and also Kalara. Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini. Jayanti, one who is always victorious, Jayanti. Mangala, who is always auspicious. Kali, controller of life and death. Kali. Bhadrakali, being Kali, she is also the protector. Bhadrakali. Kapalini, one who wears the Rundamala, the mala of skulls. Durga, Durgati Nashini, one who takes care of taking away all the sorrows and grief. Shiva, ever auspicious. She is part and parcel of Shiva. So she's Shiva. Kshama, she is the embodiment of forgiveness. Kshama. Dhatri, one who supports, one who bears the whole universe. Swaha, one who is the final receiver of the oblations given to gods. Swadha, one who is the final receiver of oblations given to Pitrus, that is, maids. Namostute, I bow down to. Durga Shiva Kshama Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute. Chanting this mantra makes one victorious. This victory shall be forever and continuous and helps live the most auspicious life till the last breath. Goddess Durga also removes all the awful, terrible, dreadful, and bad thoughts from our mind. Madhukaitabha Madhukaitabha Vidhatruvaraде Namaha Rupam Dehi Jayam Dehi Yasho Dehi Dvisho Jahi Madhukaitabha Vidvamsi, the one who destroyed totally Madhu and Kaitaba demons. By that action, she gave the boon of protection, Vidhatru, that is Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, Varade. She gave the Vara, the boon of protection to that Vidhatru, who is Brahma. That Devi, O Devi, Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Dvisho Jahi. This line keeps coming again and again in rest of the whole Argala Stotra. So let us study this in deep. I hope you can hear me. Rupam Dehi. That is, the normal understanding would be, the basic literal meaning would be, give me the beauty. Rupam Dehi. So when we understand it in the literal meaning, referring to our physical body in this physical world, when we are interacting in the physical world, how to get the boon from Devi. Rupa, the beauty. If the elegant presence with beautiful form is needed for a particular field in their profession, they do have to have the good appearance. Or if someone has lost the limbs or something going wrong because of the accident, even they want back the rupa which they had earlier. So those people, when they need it, they can ask Rupam De, give me that beauty, give me that appearance which will please the people so that my interaction will be good. Let my mind become beautiful so that it reflects on my body and my job will be good in my profession. Rupam De. Once we have this rupa, maybe through plastic surgery, who knows? It's possible. So even for that, we need the blessings of Devi. Rupam Devi, Jayam Devi. Give me the success, accomplishment in my all ventures in this world. Jayam Devi. Yasho Devi. And give me the glory. Let me become the person who commands the respect. Let me earn that honor in the society. Yasho, let me become glorious. Let me be the celebrity. So, in the society, I should have a good name, fame. Please give me that. Dvisho Jahi. Take away the enemies from me. What does it mean? When we have the Rupa, when we have the Jaya, when we have the Yashas, we have the beauty, we have the success in our all ventures, in the profession, everything. And then Yashas, we have the glamour, name, fame, recognition, respect, honor, everything is available. Then at that moment, Mahamaya plays her trick. And like enemies, the mind becomes arrogant. Along with that arrogant comes other impurities of mind by which we collect people who start hating us. Isn't it? At that moment, because of our way of behaving with people, when I wanted Jayam Devi, I had that humble mind to ask Devi, give me the good mind, Rupam Dehi, good mind, so that my appearance and my words would become successful. But that humbleness is gone when I have all the three, Rupa, Jaya, and Yashas. So naturally, the mind starts becoming arrogant, haughty, and my behavior with people will be different. So slowly, I start collecting the enemies around me. At that point, if one realizes, they have to say, Dvishojahi, Dvishojahi, Dvishojahi Devi. Then she also takes away those bad qualities in me and brings back the humbleness. And I start doing the work in the right way. So that is in the basic level where we need in day-to-day life this level of understanding and getting the benefit from the mantra. The next level, when this prayer, Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Dvisho Jahi, when this prayer is from the mind, in my mind, I might be having good thoughts, good plan, good desire, good aspiration to do something good, nice. But unless that thought is expressed, spoken out, and it gets a form, it is of no use. It will stay as thought and it will be gone after some days. It is of no use. For the good thought, I have to give a form. That is also possible. See how thin that layer is. I am having the good thought, good plan, good aspiration. But for that to come out as a form, in a form, I have to have the blessings of Devi. She has to bestow it. For example, I want to milk the cow. I am having that thought. For that thought to come into action, there should be a cow in, and also I should be there next to the cow with a pot. Then I have given a form for the thought that I want to milk the cow. And then Jayam Dehi, not only just me being with the pot in front of the cow, but I should know the skill how to milk the cow. And the cow has to cooperate with me. That is also there. And I should successfully milk the cow and get the milk in my pot. Then I say, I milk the cow. So, Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi. See how intricate, subtle is the work of every step, what we do in every action. So much is gone through the process, but we don't realize it, recognize it. So here they are making it into different prayer so that we can understand what we are going through for every action of ours in day-to-day life, in emotionally, or even in our spiritual journey. Let us see how it goes. Yashodehi. I have the milk in my pot of very good quality. When I start selling this milk with the good price, people will start buying the milk And the good words will go from person to person. Hers is the best milk with good price, which no one can beat in this city. When that news spreads around everywhere, naturally, my name and my glory, my commodity, everything will go up and people will start coming to me. They will recognize me. They will have a good word with me. Yashodevi. When I get that glory, when any topic comes regarding milk, my name will be there uttered in everyone's mouth. Because I have that Rupa, I have that Jaya and Yashas. So it brings in, it boosts that aham, arrogance in me. So at that point, again, there are all the chances that I become arrogant, haughty, collecting the enemies slowly because of my attitude, my behavior, which has changed a lot because of Rupa with Jaya and Yashas. So when I recognize and realize that, I'm collecting bad name and bad impure mind, how sad it is. No, I don't want all these things. When I pray, Visho Jahi, please destroy all these enemies. Dvisha means enemy. So, Devi, please take away those enemies, arrogance, haughtiness, bad behavior, bad words. They are all enemies which are playing in my mind. Please take away those enemies. Because of which I become again the humble, nice person. So all the enemies which I have collected newly, destroy those enmity in them, make them recognize new person in me. Dvishojahi. This is how a human being can become a good human being. When we have this prayer from the bottom of our heart, Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Dvishojahi. That Dvisha, enemies come in different forms. Please take away. Once our prayer goes from this level also, the meaning of Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Disho Dehi takes a very different path. Rupam Dehi, from physical and mental level, it goes to the spiritual attainment, where it can take us to, I want to be that Shiva, that is Devi. And that Shiva leads us to become Shiva. So what is it? How does it go? Rupam Dehi. Give the definition, definite form to my understanding of what this divinity is, what this spirituality is. I have so many concepts. Make it clear without any doubts. Clear off all the doubts. Give one definite form in which I can proceed. Rupa, form. Give a good form to the concept of what spirituality is, what devotion is, what self-realization is. Devi, please give a definite form, a definition in my thought so that I can follow it. So, for example, I want to study Durga Saptashati. I want to make it part and parcel of my life. I want to imbibe the essence of Durga Saptashati and live it with joy. I want to do that. For that, what is the form? I should have a book. I should have book of Durga Saptashati. I should have a teacher, time, my effort, my determination to study fully. When all these things are there with so much of zeal, deep desire to completely study, that is Rupa. I am enthusiastically, with eagerness, sitting with this Durga Saptashati. I want to study Rupam. Jayam Dehi. Jaya is, as I keep studying, it is taking me more and more deeper into understanding what the essence is. And I study fully without any vigna, without any obstacles. I should be able to study fully, Sampurna Durga Saptashati. That is Jaya. Yashodehi. Once I study, understand, to some extent understand the essence of that Durga Saptashati, the Guru Jana recognize, the elders recognize, yes, this person is into Durga Saptashati. Let me give my blessings to this person. Let that seeker go more deeper and deeper into this. That blessing is bringing me yashas, so that that blessing is making me more go deeper into the essence of Durga Saptashati and make me experience how I am spiritually progressing from stages to stages, one level to another level, so that going up in different levels of understanding, going deeper into essence of Devi is yashas. Not only Gurujana, even Devatas, Rishis, they all will bless. Those blessings will help us to progress much higher yashas. Dvisho Jahi. Let me not fall down, because as long as I am in this body and the mind can any moment influence the devotee seeker. So please keep away the Arishad Varga, which are like the enemies waiting around me to see the weak moment to target and pull me down. Let that not happen. Take away all the Arishad Vargas, all the negative qualities which are acting as obstacles for my spiritual growth. Please destroy them. Dvisho Jahi. So, Rupam Dehi, Jayam Dehi, Yasho Dehi, Dvishojahi. Madhukaitaba Vidvamsini. She has that capacity in her to kill these two demons. I am not going deep into telling you all who that Madhu and Kaitaba are, or what that Brahma is, the background behind it, because we are studying in detail in Durga Saptashati. And also, this Argala Stotra is like taking out the latch or the chain, which is acting as the latch or the closed bolt. Argala means that chain which is latching the doors or the bolt or the lock. Stotra, please open that lock, latch or the chain. Because the final destination is within the Padma Kosha, Hridaya Kamala. It is very much there within. But because the door of that consciousness is thoroughly locked by ignorance and veiling, because of which we are not able to go within so easily. Argala Stotra, we are requesting these Devis to open it so that I can experience, I can realize who I am. For self-realization, it is needed. So when we take the journey from Kochi to Delhi, it takes 2 days. Whereas this Devi Upasana train with the help of Shiva Shakti, great devotion, faith, and good knowledge of understanding what the essence is. It takes 0 seconds and 0 mile because it's very much within. So only thing is Devi should open that Argala, which is the lock, bolt, latch, or the chain. Okay, I think I will have to continue it in the next class. For this shloka or the mantra, the phala is one can get rid of ego. Very great phala. And its offspring like unforgiveness, wrong entitlement, wrongful pride, arrogance, false humility, being prejudiced, narrow-minded, boastful, know-it-all, dogmatic, self-feeling of holier than God. That also comes. This also shields us from blame, scandal, dishonor, shame, criticism, from a cunning or over clever people around us. So it gives so much of protection. Om Shiva Shakti, Shiva Shakti, Shiva Shakti Om. 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 Shiva Shakti, Shiva Shakti, Shiva Shakti Om.